Yo, what's up? So I'll be talking about risk to reward ratio here in detail. So risk to reward ratio is very important. So at least for you as a trader, for you to be consistent, like for you to be making profits and consistent, your risk to reward ratio is something you need to really take care of. You understand? Because it is that risk to reward ratio that will actually keep you floating as a profitable trader. If your risk to reward ratio is bad, cannot be profit cannot be profitable in forex trading. Let's say for instance we are risking $1 $1 to make $5. You traded 5 times. You profit 2 times. 2 times out of the 5 times. Like out of the 5 times you traded, you only profited 2 times. So let's calculate it. You profited 2 times, you lost 3 times. I want to show you the power of risk to reward ratio. You lost 3 times. Can you see? So now you profit 2 times. You know you are making $5 each time you make a profit. So if you profit $5, that means, and you made 2 trades, that means you have a profit of what? Net profit of what? Profit of $10 and loss of what? Loss of $3. Because you lost 3 trades, and each time you are losing a trade, it's just $1 that you are losing. Can you see? I hope you see the power of risk to reward ratio. So net profit at the end of the day is net profit at the end of the day or week or which one is 10 minus 7. 10 minus 7. 10 minus 10 minus 3, which is equals to what? Which is equals to $7. So that means you made a profit of $7 at the end of the day. That means you made a profit of $7 at the end of the day, despite the fact that you only made a profit of 3 trades, 2 trades, and you lost 2 trades. So that is the power of risk to reward ratio. So with this small mathematical tool, I hope you understand and you know the importance of having a good and a cool risk to reward ratio. Now, so this is how to make use of this measurement tools. Now you come to this place at this level, at this place here, you have your long position, you have your short position. So if you want to sell, it's short position. So let's assume you want to sell here because you have a trend line that is acting as resistance. You want to sell here and you want to make your profit back to the next resistance or key level, which is this place. The nearest support or key level, which is this place. So that is where you want to make your first take profit to be. So we now draw it down from here. You'll take this dark green means take profit. So can you see maybe your stop loss a little pips above that level. You understand? So now look at this risk to reward ratio. Can you see 16.61 is the risk to reward ratio. That means you have to lose 15 times. If you make profit on this single trade, if you make this single trade profit, that means you have to lose 16 times before before you are in break even. What does break even mean? A point with which you are not losing and you are not gaining. I hope you understand. That means you have to lose in the market 16 times, which is not even possible, even if you are an amateur. So can you now see the power of risk to reward ratio? When you see a stop 0.07 for 7.4, that means you are risking 7.4 pips. Hence it is 7.4, it means 7.4 pips. And your take profit is what? 122.9 pips. Do you understand? So that is how to go about the risk to reward ratio, the profit of a thing. So the next thing now, with which I'll be talking about, is correlation. What do they mean by correlation? Correlation. So when they say something is correlating, so from English dictionary, let's see what correlation means before we talk about it in the correct term. So now, a mutual relationship or connection between two or more. So now, that is what English dictionary is telling you. So correlation in statistics, correlation or dependence is any statistical relationship, whether casual or not, between two random variables or bivariate data. In the broadest sense, correlation is any statistical association, though it commonly refers to the degree which pair of variables are linearly related. Exactly. Nothing could be so accurate as this. You understand? So that is what they mean by correlation. So we have some pairs in forex trading that also correlate. So there could be positive correlation and there could be negative correlation. So when they mean positive correlation, that means those pairs are moving together. That means if one is buying, the other will be buying. If one is selling, the other will be selling. That is what they mean by positive correlation. And what do they mean by negative correlation? What they mean by negative correlation is when one is buying, the other will be selling. So now this is how you take advantage of it, because when you know that okay, you want to place a trade on this one now, okay, I want to place a trade on this, but due to the fact that you know that okay, these pairs actually have positive correlation, you shouldn't be now selling one and buying the other when you know that those things are actually correlating positively, like they are moving together. You understand? So if you are doing like that, that means you are going to end up losing your money because you are violating the rule of correlation. You understand what I'm trying to say? So now we now have we have some pairs that correlate positively, but gone are the days that we need to stress ourselves trying to hack those things, trying to know what pairs actually correlate. So with the help of these sites, you can just get it with no time. myfxbook.com correlation. So just go there, you see it there. So while we wait for this to load, let's just chill. So welcome back from the short break. So now when you look at this market correlation, see currency, see them odd card and odd card, they are the same thing. That is why we are saying 100%. correlation. Now see odd card, odd JPY, they are correlating 83%. That means at least to some extent, if odd card is buying, you should expect odd JPY to also buy because they are correlating with 83%. Now look at this odd NZD, it's 1.9. That means if odd card is buying, at least to some extent, odd NZD should also be doing what should also be buying. And if odd card is selling, odd NZD should also be selling to some extent. Now see euro odd is minus 83.4%. That means euro odd is correlating negatively with euro as with odd card. That means if odd card is buying, euro odd should be selling, should not be buying because they are correlating negatively and it is a bit strong. 89.4% is A, which is strong. So we have some pairs that are correlating like 16%, 14%. Those are not strong. So it can be doing opposite, it can be doing the same thing. Do you understand? It is nothing to bother about. But there are some that correlate strongly, just like odd CHF and odd card. Can you see? They are correlating 92.1%, which means it is very, very high. Do you understand? Like you need to put it into consideration. Whenever you see a setup on odd CHF telling you sell and you see a setup on odd card telling you buy, you know that something is wrong somewhere. So it is very good for you to just stay away from those trades to find an accurate analysis. So they also serve as confirmation for you. Maybe you want to trade odd CHF. So after you finish your analysis and you saw a buy on odd CHF, but before you buy, you now go to your odd card to see what odd card is doing. If odd card is also a buy, because odd CHF and odd card have for a positive correlation of 92%. So those are the ways with which you can take advantage of confirmations and confluence. So this can also serve as confluence for you, such a way that you just have to come to my fx.com you after you've analyzed. Maybe you want to trade GBP USD and you want to see pairs that correlate positively, strongly with GBP USD. Let's see GBP USD. This is where is it? Okay, this is GBP USD. This is odd card. It is not correlating with odd card like that. Can you see 19.2 or JPY 50.3? This one 17.6, this one 36, this one 51, this one 67 point 67 point 67.0. It's not that strong. See GBP JPY and GBP USD. Can you see 91.5? So that means if GBP USD is buying, GBP JPY should also be buying because they are correlating strongly 91.5%. You understand? Look at USJPY and GBP just 10.7. So that means they are not correlating at all. They have nothing in common. So those are the ways which you can take advantage of all those correlation and confirmations. So I made out of those confirmations now, I've given you RSI, I've given you moving average. So in the moving average, you can make use of 200 moving average for higher time frame, let's say daily time frame, 4 hour time frame, weekly time frame, because it involves the average of what has happened in the market for the past 200 days. Do you understand? So it works for higher time frame better. Then another moving average with which you can employ or employ to make use of is your 50. You can make use of your 50 moving average. That one is for 50 days. So you can make use of it on a lower time frame like 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour and below. You understand? So another one which I gave you to make use of is the 21 moving average. This is also useful on lower time frames like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. So and I also gave you candlesticks, which I'm gonna share a book with which you can read candlestick after this session. So I'm gonna end this session. If you have any question, my DM is active for you to ask questions. So the next class I'll be talking about strategies with which you can use to trade and how to take your entries. And that should be wrapping up the class already. Yeah, we do. Subscribe to our channel. And you subscribe if you love the content. Subscribe.